This is Midnight Light, and today we have the return of the one and only Ellis Nayr. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, my man. It's good to see you. God, it's been a while. Well, a few weeks since we shot the video for Monsters.
Yeah. It was a fun experience.
It was good, yeah. Like, I'm so glad you could be a part of that too. And sorry to make you dance. I know you didn't want to. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the experience anyway. It's something, anytime you invite me to something, I really like that I get to experience new things and I also get to meet new people. And usually, every time I'm at an event, I meet people that I can, somehow collaborate with.
Yeah.
And somehow, I met Tom at that event, who is a filmmaker. And I also got to know Mike Gaucho when at the
Oh,
what was the event in
the
December?
acrylic beats. Yeah,
Yes.
that was the
Yes.
last acrylic beats of the year before Christmas, and that was fun, man. That
Yeah,
was
and
good.
I met Greg there as well. But also I met Greg on a different event as well. I think Kamikaze.
Oh, you met him at Kamikaze
Yes,
as well.
so
Yeah, he was there.
every time I'm at an Ellis Nayr event, I meet someone that I collaborate with, and all those three that I just mentioned, I collaborated with at the previous episode that we had. You could see their love and the passion they had for their craft,
It's wonderful, man. It's a
And
powerful
it's
thing.
amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing. And speaking of passion of the craft and what they do, could you maybe talk about what you have been up to since the last time we spoke?
Yeah, man, there's been a lot going on. A lot to the point where I really gotta watch how I balance everything out with my personal life and my passion, Well, every day, I guess, in general. I've been working on a lot of, promotion and that for music. I've been almost every day continuously sending out emails to Spotify playlist curators, trying to do my very best to do that. And, in order to get the contacts, I didn't think it would be so easy, but, Fiverr?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went on the Fiverr and, there were these people, like, they were selling, like, massive, like, a couple thousands worth of contacts.
Wow.
Which is open to the public, of course. It's
Okay,
not
okay,
anything
okay.
that's completely blocked off to people. So if anyone's listening, no, don't worry, it's nothing sketchy. So yeah. So I've been doing a lot of promotion for myself as an artist, for my music. I've been contacting a lot of Spotify playlist curators, and I got their contacts through Fiverr, the online platform. There's a lot of freelance services there, a lot of artistic freelancers, which is great. Like, if anyone listening right now doesn't know about that, seriously get on that, because take full advantage. Like, it's wonderful. Like, there's a lot of great things from people that they can do for you. So like, I got a lot of Spotify playlist contacts from them, I paid like €8 or so for 3,000 contacts. And if I didn't say it already, I'll say it again. It's nothing sketchy. This is all public contacts, As well as that, man, I've been doing a lot of music videos, planning a lot of music videos. Earlier this year, days after we passed the new year, rhymes, that's funny. Cool.
You said something about, I saw a story that you had where you said something about 10 music videos before the end of the year.
That's my goal. That's my goal, to want to do at least 10 music videos before the year ends. I've already got 2 in the editing process.
Oh, wow.
And I'm planning a few more now.
Amazing.
Like, this is what I want to do. And like, once you get in touch with videographers, like the right videographers, the ones who are really passionate about it, it's wonderful. Because then you can you can explain your vision to them, and then they can really translate that into their vision. So
yeah, that's true. And we were talking earlier as well about, videographers and music producers and the different tools they use. And you asked me what it is that I'm using. Yeah. And I told you that it was Samplitude, which is a German kind of digital audio workstation. Yeah. The one that I'm currently using is not the one that I normally use, but nonetheless, I got it for like €1, instead of like €100, and that was through Humble Bundle. So Humble Bundle is like a website, humblebundle.com, where they give money to charity, and you can pay what you want for software bundles, for certain small games, for certain different like packages.
Yeah.
And sometimes they bring out like digital audio workstation, semi-fully loaded, that normally costs like €70, €8, €90, €100, and you can pay what you want from €1 on. And
€1. Oh my
yes,
God.
yes, yes, yes.
€1. That's insane.
That is insane. Wow. Sometimes it's even like a full suit of like one video editing software, one audio editing software, one this, one that, and you can pay what you want. So I would highly recommend for people that, want to do like their own thing, don't really have the funds, don't really have the budget to ask other people for help monetarily or otherwise, to look up that website and bookmark it and follow their, I'm sure they have an app as well on the App Store and Google Play Store. So
there has to be, man. Yeah, I'm going to look into that, man. Seriously, send me a link to that.
Absolutely, will do.
That sounds great.
So, 10 music videos, you're looking forward to, getting that done. What else do you have going on this year that you're looking towards getting done?
Oh, man, like I'm in the middle of finishing an album.
Oh, wow, yeah. Okay.
So I think I mentioned it to you before, and I told you the title. I haven't revealed it to the public yet. I want to kind of keep it on the down low for now, but it's going to be special. This is going to be a very special album to me. You're going to see a lot of emotion, a lot of going to the dark side, a lot of, elements of electronic, rock, some house, some synthwave, some witch house. It's going to be nice. It's going to be very special and close to my heart. Out of everything I've ever created, like this album it's going to be special, man.
Great. And I think you also collaborated with someone recently. Isn't that right?
Rockstar, yeah. Do you know him?
Well, I've personally had never heard of him, but like I said, every time that I get in contact with you, I meet new people. So I'm sure inevitably we will meet somehow and collaborate in some way. But so who else are you thinking of having on your album? Are there any people that you would like to have? Have you been in contact with some?
I've been in touch with a few other artists about us working on songs, and I'm working on a song right now with Gigi Karma.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Do you know her? She was at Kamikaze.
GV and Gigi Karma.
Yes, the duo, the electronic singing rap duo. Yeah,
great.
Incredible. Gigi and she reached out to me after Kamikaze saying, "I have a song that I think you really be suited to," and we've had a few sessions working on it, and it's good, man. Like, I mean, for what I want to do,
amazing,
great. But in terms of what you said about having artists on my album, I'm not actually gonna have any features on my album, just for this one. I just want to be able to have it all to show it is what I can do, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
With what's coming next, I think with future albums, definitely I'm going to have features. I'm going to have singles with artists. But for this one, I just want it to be all, what it is that I am. So
great, yeah. I can actually think of one artist that you could collaborate with. A dear friend of mine who's returning to Ireland. She's going on a musical alternate experience where she's trying to kind of get a lot of songs out this year as well.
Cool. What's her name?
Her artist name is Ashiktik. However, the spelling is a bit unique. It's ASHYQTYQ.
Ashiktik.
It's Kazakh.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, and she does like sometimes it's like mix of pop rock and sometimes R&B and something, And I think you going on an interesting route in an interesting multi-genre experience for this album. I think you could kind of, because she's also kind of going a bit broader this year, and I think maybe you could kind of see how you vibe.
I love
And I think you could create some magic.
Seriously, I'm interested, man. If you could put us in touch, or
Absolutely. We'll do. You have a lot of musical ambitions. Is there something else that you are looking to do this year musically?
Yeah, like in terms of music, like I want to
Festival!
I want to. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, right. I have. Thank you for this.
I was like, why does he
Festival,
not get
just
it?
say it, man. Literally, just fucking say it.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I got my first festival booked for August.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
The Works Festival. Do you know it?
I'm not sure. I think I heard of it.
Yeah, you know Adam Kelly. Who,
Oh, yes, Adam Kelly. Yeah,
who
for sure.
runs Smithfield
Yeah, absolutely.
Creatives,
Yeah.
the open mic. Yeah, he has that's his festival in Inchicore.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyone who's listening, get down to that in August. It goes from like 3 p.m. To 11 at night, or even further. Like, it's just so cool. It's the whole day with loads of different artists, and it's in the GAA building in Inchicore, and it's got like three big main rooms.
Right.
So like one is dedicated to poets and rappers and like more low key like singers acoustically, and then there's another one which is like kind of like the main bar area, and they got like comedians and that kind of stuff.
Oh, wow.
And the other one, like it's almost like it's a big sports hall, and you got bands.
Wow.
So it's gonna be fun, man.
Yeah, it sounds great. Wow, yeah.
But yeah, that's my first one that I have booked, August.
Wow.
Very first festival ever. I'm very thankful. Thank you, Adam, if you're listening. Seriously.
Maybe I'll reach out to him. I'll be on scene with my microphone interviewing people.
That'd be so cool, man.
yeah.
Seriously, the way you see it on some YouTubers, the way they go to festivals.
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
it's a good idea.
Yeah,
Just go around and see
I'll
what the buzz is.
I'll see what he. He's a very, very collaborative person. The only reason I met you, by the way, this is something interesting because Peter, who I know through many like video projects, who's bringing out his movie V9 this year, on who's the only other person we had on the pod twice. So he invited me to an album preview by a Crumlin-based rapper called Casey.
Casey, yeah, I know him. Shout out to Casey.
So I went to this event. I never heard of Casey, but when he started rapping, I was like, "Oh, okay, this guy can really, really rap his heart out,"
Yeah.
That was amazing,
He's passionate.
Yeah,
he's
very
passionate.
very
I
passionate.
love it. I've seen him perform many
a lot
times.
of his breathing. He can just rap for a very long time before he takes a breath. It's very impressive.
It's really impressive. Yeah.
So I was taking a picture with Pete and Casey, and there was this guy right next to him. And he was like, "By the way, Peter told me that you used to rap. You rap really well. Peter really hyped you up." I was like, "Ah, come on, Pete." It's been like ages ago, But he was like, "Yeah, why don't you show up? I have this Smithfield Creatives. I have this sometimes in a Bernard show. Why don't you show up?" But I was like, "You know what? Why don't I show up?"
Yeah.
So I went to the Bernard Shaw, sat down there. I saw this guy dressed in like long boots and dark clothing. He came on stage looking militant as F, started rapping, resurrection, So
man. Yeah.
that's how I got to meet Ellis. I got to meet you.
I remember that, man. You're wearing your bucket hat.
Yeah. And you also introduced me this way to Paul Lopine or Lopi.
Oh, Lobopine, yeah.
Lobopine.
Well, that's the way I say it. I don't know if that's the way you say it.
It's
though.
probably correct. Because I'm trying to say it in a French way, but I'm not sure. I think it's probably Lobopine.
Yeah.
And I made a track with Paul, right? Actually, kind of two tracks, but he didn't never release the other one. There's actually another track we made. I don't know if you know, but it's ultra sexual. Maybe that's why it's
okay.
insanely sexual.
Man, I want to hear this.
Yes.
Release that.
And I've never been this sexual on a track in my life. And I went in, literally. Anyway.
Oh my goodness. Oh shit.
It's gonna be a clip. Anyway. But it's, you know, he never released that, but Green Snakes, and we're going to re-release it.
Yeah.
You know, soon enough.
Nice. What, like remixed?
No, it's just with a proper producer who's going to like put his proper professional finishing touches on it rather than me.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I can put you in touch with one of the guy I go to sometimes if you want for future projects.
Yeah. No, yeah, why not? And you know, and I think it's great about this kind of collaboration where I met you, where I met Paul Lopepin, to someone else that I have we had on a pod, and it's just I just like the collaboration in music, and I'm sure like if I reach out to Adam and he doesn't have anyone else there for that, I'm sure we will be able to get something going. And I just like that kind of collaboration. Adam has been such a driving force in that culture.
Yeah, for the music scene, seriously,
yes,
it's helping
amazing.
So many people just bring a platform to be heard, and it's beautiful. It really is.
It's amazing. I really like, you know, when you introduce me to people, when I get introduced to you through other people, and I also like, you know, inadvertently, you know, exposing you to people that I knew from beforehand or that I had on a pod before. And I think one of those people is Z. She calls herself Z on Instagram. She does not want her real name out there, but she calls herself Z on Instagram. And this is the person that we had on the last guest of our last season. You were meant to be the last guest of the last season, but then she, you know, reached out and said, okay, I'll come on to your podcast for the, you know, real finale to talk about my hometown, which is in South Lebanon. Yeah. You know, she's Lebanese. She's a Lebanese woman.
Okay.
And she's a human rights activist because, you know, she grew up under the previous bombardment of their forceful neighbors. And then she moved to Europe, moved to Canada. And then now is the reoccurrence of the bombardment going on. Mm. And I can see kind of a rise of footage and stories from yourself talking about like illegal settlements, talking about kind of crimes against humanity, etc.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you're asking about what Israel are doing to these poor people, the Israeli government, to be more clear, and there's a lot of good people among the society of Israel who are completely against what their government is doing. But yeah, no, it's sickening, you know. It's like the world's gone backwards. It's gone backwards, and it's like people have to be taught again how to actually be a goddamn human being.
Yeah.
You know? Look, it's... You know how it is, man. Like, you know exactly how it is. Everyone else is feeling the same way. Everyone in the right mind who actually cares.
Yeah.
Like... when it comes to... Sorry, continue.
Yeah, it is a kind of an unfortunate thing that there is like an instant reaction to people being on what is widely considered to be the right side of history. Yeah. You know, once you're on that right side of history, in inverted commas, you are being like penalized. You might get cancelled. You might get like throwback. If you like work in certain jobs, you might get fired. That's because you feel a certain way about seeing injustice.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's quite interesting how governments and like companies have put themselves in a situation where they think that if it goes against their interests, they will go after you.
It is crazy. Yeah, absolutely. People are worried about image rather than actually doing the right thing, which is completely wrong.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about one's image, but like it doesn't matter if you don't stand for shit. Like that's it. So.
Moving on from I appreciate you for that for sure.
Completely, it needs to be said, and as you're saying as well, some people are almost like ostracized from other people for speaking the truth,
for sure,
which is terribly wrong. Like always speak the truth, never be afraid, always be brave to do so. You feel better for actually doing the right fucking thing when the majority of some people in certain environments mightn't tell you otherwise.
And I think for better or for worse, kind of the internet, has given us so much access to a lot of news, and especially on X / Twitter. Yes, I might be the first person who actually calls it X.
X.
It has only one syllable, so I'm efficient. I'm German.
Anyway. You can't get it wrong.
So, on X, if you just go on the first page, you see all those bad news, And one way to do, to kind of calm your senses is not only to put your phone away or something, but also do meditation. And we talked about this the last time as well, but do you still kind of, do some kind of meditation?
Yeah, man, like with the type of meditation that I used to practice, which would be like lying down, closing my eyes, just in complete silence, taking deep breaths and that, and listening to certain frequencies on YouTube, YouTube is great for that. I haven't really been doing that as much. I've been in other ways, I suppose, like my own new way of meditation, like you could say music.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, hope that doesn't sound pretentious, you know what I mean? But like, it's the way I see it. It's therapy.
Yeah.
But of course I enjoy it as well, so like I don't want to use it just for like, letting out all my hurt, all my angst, But like I actually went somewhere recently. The Creakin', have you heard of it?
The what?
Have you heard of the Creakin'?
The Creakin'?
Yeah, so it's a wellness resort.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's in Wexford.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, like my partner and I, we went down there, and basically it's like a package once you book it. So one night stay, you get a few different workshops, like a workshop for japa meditation. You get access to a sauna for as long as you want. Like the food they sell there, it's all healthy stuff.
So what else are you up to? What else is Ellis Nayr up to?
I'm just focusing a lot on music right now. I've been working with Tony Roof a lot lately. Did I mention him to you before? No? Okay, so Tony, he's my sound engineer, and he's based in Rialto. He has an office space in a building out that way, so I think, to be honest, he's probably the one sound engineer that's the cheapest, like, out of all in Dublin. It's like €50 for 4 hours.
Jesus!
Yeah, exactly, man.
I'm moving to Rialto.
Man, for 4 hours, €50. Shout out to Tony, man. Seriously, like, he's just genuinely fucking amazingly good at what he does. Like, he's been in the game for 14 years, and all the rappers go to him. All the rappers go to him. Like,
wow.
I know. You weren't expecting me to say that.
I did not
no, you fucking weren't.
Oh my God.
Seriously, but like, Yeah, that's why. Well, that's not why I've just been going to him. He's just so fucking good at what he does, and he's a cool
Yeah.
guy.
Wow.
Um, yeah, actually, I gotta get back to him. But yeah, he's helping me out with the album right now. The reason I know about him is because of my friend I Rockstar. You know, we did that song "I Don't Want to Stop." You heard it, did you?
I heard it on YouTube. I heard it on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah, it gave me for like it was. How should I explain this song? It's like on the way to planetary rage, but not quite as heavy.
yeah. It's not as
Yeah,
heavy. Like the beat, it's more futuristic, almost like Blade Runner, I guess you could say.
yeah,
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 it's a
yeah,
heavy electronic beat,
yeah.
which is cool. Like the producer is amazing who made it.
What
Um,
about Mad Miko?
oh, Mad Mickle Mixart. Oh yeah, Mixart. That's his artist name that he goes by. But yeah,
Uh,
Mad Mick. Yeah. Man, Mick. I swear to God, man, he's one of my good friends. He really is. So fucking cool. He recorded Midnight Feel.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
He works in Vision Lab out near the Walkinstown roundabout.
Yeah, he works with a couple of artists that because Peter's he's really into the Irish rap scene. Peter O'Toole, you should maybe talk to him. He knows so many artists.
No.
I actually had a teenage label with people in my teenage label. I led another life, buddy. I led
Oh
another
man,
life.
you gotta
Like
tell
I
me
had
more
a
about
teenage
this.
label. I
Yeah,
should
yeah.
maybe be on front of the camera. So I had a teenage label called Triple Treat Music. And if I still had that label, I would sign for Wallfella because I just love the way he raps, and he can sing as well, and it's just
Yeah.
he just I'm on that
Yeah,
wavelength
he
on the
ended up
yeah.
on Mixart's album Custard Cream Dreams. Yeah.
Who's
They
Mixarts?
yeah, Mixart, yeah. You haven't met him, no?
No, no,
So Wallfella, like he knows him as well. I think Flynn might know him.
okay.
Do you know Curtis? Curtis, yeah, yeah. So Curtis is from Crumlin also. He knows Mick, Mick's from Crumlin. Yeah.
Matt Miko is Mixart.
Yeah,
Sorry.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Mad Micko Mick is Mixart. Yeah, he's mad. He's mad. He's cool. He's awesome, man. We had a phone call the other day, and we're now talking about doing a song together.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
I have this boom bap kind of styled song, which
Okay.
I haven't really been doing boom bap.
Yeah, I mean,
But I'm happy to
yeah,
experiment. I still appreciate it for what it is because when you look at the culture, like it's important to do the history into hip hop, like the culture that you're a part of. Like I'm so thankful for how it all evolved.
true.
It's special how it just came together.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, it's a boom bap kind of like jazzy '90s kind of style beat that we're working on right now,
Oh wow.
and there might be a few other people on that too. So yeah.
Yeah, I can't even imagine you on that beat. So I'm looking forward to this one. I can't because I everything I've heard from you is very wavy, very synth.
Electronic. And
Yeah.
I'm mad about my synths, man. I
Yeah.
just electronic is fun, man.
I'm running out of time.
I'm running out of space. I just wanna breathe. Get the fuck out of my face.
Can you maybe talk about what tattoos mean, especially this one there with the Anubis or whatever it is?
Oh yeah, that's the Eye of Horus. So
Ah,
yeah, Egyptian hieroglyphic. Yeah, absolutely.
nice.
Yeah, it represents the third eye.
Oh, nice.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you want to explain what the other ones are?
Yeah, this is another Egyptian hieroglyphic, Ankh, representing life. I'm sure you've
Ah,
seen this.
yeah, Eternal Life, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
ANKH, right?
Yeah, that's it,
Yeah,
man. Ankh,
yeah.
yeah, it kind of looks like the male symbol. Do you know the one I mean? No? Yeah.
Okay, I have to get out. I can't see it. You have to.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
man.
if you-
Yeah.
you have
So
to-
this is
you
the
have-
Ankh.
no, you have to
symbol.
go further this way.
Yeah. Can you see it there?
No, okay.
I'm trying to twist my arm
Yeah, like this,
without
like this.
breaking it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
there we go. Yeah. But yeah, it reminds me of like the male symbol. You know the one? You know the one I'm talking about? The
Oh,
male,
right,
female? Yeah.
right.
It's so
Yeah.
vague. The male symbol. Yeah.
The male symbol.
Fucking hell. Yeah, and this as well. You ever watch Avatar: The Last Airbender?
I never have.
Yeah.
I've watched basically every anime except that one.
No way, man. Seriously.
I have never
Wow.
watched.
So this is here. I'll just pull up the camera so you can see. This is the Fire Nation. Yeah. So they're like the bad guys. They're the Water Tribe. They're trying to live in harmony with everyone, and
Alright.
yeah, it's not really working out. But yeah, man, that show was fucking fun. Oh my god. Then there's the Earth Nation. Is that what they're called? Yeah, the Earth Kingdom. Sorry,
Right.
Jesus.
And the
Any Avatar fan
airbender
would be like, "How
got
dare
killed
you?"
off, I would imagine, because he's the last airbender.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Oh, Aang. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but then it turns out he's not the last one.
Okay.
You know, because like there's a
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, yeah. Oops.
Anyway,
You-
so what is next? What is next for Ellis now?
Yeah. Well, man, I want to do more shows. I want to do a lot more shows. I'm actually doing a show this Thursday in, Board in Harold's Cross.
Can you say the date?
Yeah, February 6th. Yeah. So that's in Harold's Cross on the Board. Smithfield
Alright.
Creatives, yeah, he's doing the open
Oh,
mic
yes,
there,
yes,
Adam.
yes, yes.
I'm gonna show up for a bit and do a few songs. Then there's another one the following day, February 7th, in the Morris Bar and Grill on Talbot Street. That's Cunning Linguists. Have you heard of it?
Says something, but yeah, says something. Says something.
Cunning Linguists it's a showcase
I
just
I
for
like
Irish
the
hip-hop.
wordplay there.
Yeah, it's clever, man.
Yeah.
Like, and it's run by Jimmy. Yeah, he set all this up. I think it's going to be quite a frequent thing happening for Irish rappers. Yeah, man, it's going to be something happening very often, like for showcasing a lot of Irish hip hop artists, which is great. I think we need that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like because it's great to see how you have so many other people on the scene doing shows, but then there'll come a period where there's nothing happening for a while, and then it comes back again. Yeah, it's nice to, I don't know, see some consistency of a platform. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man.
Amazing. And are you thinking of headlining your own show again?
Yeah, this year, man.
Would you be interested in doing that? Headlining your own show?
Yeah.
Like Kamikaze 2?
Yeah, the newest Kamikaze 2.0. For the headline, man, I'm definitely gonna do one this year. I'm thinking of having some friends alongside me as well as support. So that'll be good. Some familiar faces maybe from Kamikaze you'll see.
Yeah. Hey.
Special.
We're all looking forward to that. Looking forward to what Ellis Nayr is up next. How do we pronounce your surname?
Oh, Nayr?
Nayr?
Nayr, yeah.
Nayr.
See, that's the thing, man. People have been saying to me, it's very strong how you say it, Nayr. Like, some people say Nair or Nair. I'm like, whatever way you want to say it, it can be Nayr, Nair. It's all good, so.
Ellis Nayr, it was great having you on the pod again, talking about music, talking about different things.
Yeah, man.
We're looking so forward to what you have up next. There's a show, there's an album, there's a possible collab with one of my dear friends. We're looking forward to all the things that you have, and we love your attitude, love your spirit, love your positivity.
Thanks, man.
And
You too. Yeah.
Hey, amazing that you came.
Honestly, it's an absolute pleasure to be here with you, man. You're a good friend.
Absolutely. And this was Slim and Light. All right.